Hello, dear twin flames, and welcome to this reading. This is the weekly reading that I do mostly on Fridays, and I've not been doing this for quite some time, so I'm doing it now. Okay, the upper row, as usual, is the energy of the divine masculine, and the lower row is the energy of the divine feminine. Let's come to the first card here. The first card is the Ace of Swords. Okay, the divine masculine is seeking this new beginning this week. They are seeking a new beginning. They want to share. The sword he's holding the sword out of the water. He wants to share his feelings. He wants to share the water is the love, his feelings with you. Express, share, tell, explain. And I noticed this in the water. There is this ripples, which reminds me of something called the ripple effect. I feel like the sword represents a thought, okay, in the mind of the masculine. And thoughts, they are very powerful things. Okay, a thought is like a target missile, according to me, of course. A thought is like a target missile. Like if the divine masculine is sending out this thought directed at you, then that thought will go out into the universe and it will find you through some sort of media, through songs, through books, through some movie that you might be watching on that day itself, some signs on cars, car number plates, street signs, names on buildings or houses or anything. Somehow the universe is going to present that thought to you. The universe is like a wireless transmitter. We don't really know how powerful the universe is around us. Actually, every human being, all of us, we are all communicating telepathically. Okay, when a song comes on the radio and you feel like this is somebody talking to me, like this is something I have been asking about, and that song feels like the reply, then it is the reply. Okay, so yeah, every thought that the divine masculine is sending out into the universe is finding its way to you. You are resonating with some song that you're hearing, then that is meant for you. You resonate with some line in a book that you just happen to pick up and leaf through, maybe in a bookstore, in the library, then that line is for you. It's somebody thinking of you and telling you that. And of course, for twin flames, it's your other half, your divine masculine, sending out his feelings as thoughts so that they reach you. And the most prominent thing is songs. Like I feel songs are definitely more expressive and a more expressive form of communication. Okay, here we have the King of Cups. This King of Cups in this deck, to me he looks like Santa Claus, like happy, content, beer belly, very very happy, like ho 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 happy. Santa Claus. Something is capturing his interest. He's looking at the High Priestess so intently. He's like captured, enamored by this High Priestess, the divine feminine. This is the divine masculine in love. He's so content. He's so happy. His cup of love is full, and this is just like a picture of a happy man. He eats well, drinks well, has no worry in the world, looks so happy. The dog here, there's a dog behind him. I feel this dog represents loyalty, how loyal the divine masculine is to you. And then there's a harp here. The harp is, of course, music. I always feel music is the language of love. If they say love has no language, I feel music is a universal language of love. I mean, no matter which language is being used for the lyrics, it does not matter. Music is a language on its own. There are millions of people in the world who are in love, who never express their love, maybe for years. I feel maybe they write love letters and they don't post them, and I feel like these love letters somehow they go out into the universe and become songs. Somebody will telepathically convert your unsent love letter into a song, which will reach the person who you're trying to communicate with. It's a magical universe which is filled with the magic of love. There's a dolphin here. I don't know if you can see this dolphin in the water. Dolphins are a symbol of protection. Okay, the divine masculine is like, your divine masculine is protecting you. I get a strong feeling of like protection. Like they're not like this person is so intently looking at her. It's not in a creepy way, not in a stalker, creepy psychopath way. It's in a like, you're mine and I will protect you kind of way. They are protecting you, and they want to be your everything. They want to be your everything. Your best friend, your lover, your mom, dad, sister, brother, your bodyguard, everything. So yeah, they like this divine masculine looks very very happy. To be just very content. I feel this is like a comfort zone. Okay, this is like a very something so content. I mean, I feel he's putting on weight from not like getting up and taking some action. He's just like sitting, and I think that's why like he's put on all this weight, because not really doing anything. He's just sitting and observing and watching from a distance. Okay, the high priestess here. We have the high priestess. So in front of the high priestess is this closed book. Okay, it's like, I mean, of course she knows what's inside the book, but she's not going to tell you that. She's not going to tell you what she knows. She's very secretive, very mysterious, and she's very like connected to the divine. Like you can see the sky here with the stars, and her clothing, the lower part of her clothing, the robe, the same, the stars and the stars, blue sky with stars and blue sky with stars. She's very connected to the universe. Very, very strong connection with the universe. The ancient civilizations, they understood the connection between the planets and between the heavens and the planets. The as above, so below. They understood the laws of the universe. She has a dragon on her robe. The dragon is actually a symbol of supernatural power and occult knowledge. The word occult, I don't know why, like in the present day, occult means like something very scary, horror, ghosty. Occult is actually, the actual meaning of the word occult is unknown, hidden, something which the regular person does not know. The average human does not know about it. The dragon here represents her knowledge of the occult and supernatural. Her power is supernatural. Okay, she's the high priestess. She's filled with spirit. Very powerful. Human beings, they have amnesia about their heavenly life. Okay, a regular human, once you come in a 3D, it's designed that way that you get complete amnesia of your heavenly life. This high priestess, being so connected to the heavens, she has a memory of her heavenly life, or at least she has the awareness that she had a heavenly life before she landed here. Her intuition is very sharp and very well developed, and she trusts her soul. Okay, she will not go outside to look for answers. She knows that the answers are like within herself, inside of herself. She trusts her soul. She will not follow the dogma of the world. She trusts that her soul knows. Her soul has all the knowledge required to navigate this life. The two pillars here, the pillars of severity and mercy. Just like the justice card. The universe can be severe and merciful. She knows that. The dual nature. And I feel that there's a cat here. It just reminds me of the witch and her cat. The witch and her cat. Something like that. Okay, she's aware of her divine power. She's aware of the supernatural power that she has as a human being. There's a spirit in a human body. And yeah, both the divine masculines in these are two. I feel this King of Cups and this Four of Swords guy. This is the resting guy, as we know him, the resting passive guy who's not taking any action. Neither is the King of Cups taking any action, but here he looks happy, and here he looks stressed out and unhappy. Okay, and they're both watching the High Priestess so intently. They're she's got this two. They're the same two personalities of the divine masculine looking at her so intently. Whoever's watching divine feminines, your divine masculines are watching you like a hawk from a distance, of course. And these are this guy is happy. I think they swing between this happiness and this anxiety and stress. He's frowning, and this guy is really happy. So I think maybe they are watching you, maybe on social media, maybe if you're living in the neighborhood, maybe they're just driving past your house and spying on you, and sometimes they're happy at what they see, and sometimes they're not so happy at what they see. They have the fear of here. Three of Swords here. They have the fear of losing you, heartbreak. Yeah, but seems like this week they're not doing anything. They're just sitting and they're content just sitting and looking at you from a distance. We have the moon. Okay, the moon is talking about, secrets. So the divine masculine has a lot of secrets which he's not going to reveal. This is a full moon. It's like moon is also a card of fears. So there's this a lot of fear. He's keeping his feelings to himself. There is this crab here hiding. The path is there. There's a wolf and a dog. And there are these two pillars again. The same two pillars for the High Priestess. They are the two pillars here. I feel the moon could be, we're looking at the scene behind her. If you picture this card, and behind the High Priestess, the scene would be this card. Only thing, it's a different phase of the moon. So this crab is like the divine masculine, just afraid to cross this gate to the feminine. He has to face this wolf and the dog, the wild and the tame parts of himself. This fear is very primal. The fear of losing the divine feminine is very primal. The dog is the companion of the fool, and the wolf is the companion of the hermit. Interestingly, the loyal, trusting dog and the lone wolf. So the divine masculine is just like this crab hiding from this whole. This is a twin flame journey, the path. The gates are the twin flame reunion, which leads to the divine feminine. But he's just hiding and, kind of watching and not really coming out of the water. Okay, we come to the energy of the divine feminine here. This is the divine feminine. Okay, she's high priestess in a different dress. Here, this high priestess knows, and this woman, she is applying her cosmic knowledge in the 3D to acquire wealth, luxury, comfort. Okay, and her pet is a falcon. You know, falcon is the bird who flies above all the birds. Nobody's flying above the falcon. So yeah, she is the divine feminine is the falcon among the women in the world. They are the highest. They fly the highest. And the wall here behind her, I feel, symbolizes her healthy boundaries. Like, of course, she loves. Her love is very pure. You know, the white gown, I feel, is the love, divine, absolutely divine love. But then she has healthy boundaries. She's like a dame, a royal lady. Okay, she's a dame. She's not even a lady. She's a dame. She's wearing a glove. She's holding the falcon, but she's wearing a glove for her hand. I feel she knows how to protect herself. I don't think she's wanting some knight in shining armor to come brandishing his sword to protect her. I don't think she's wanting that. I think she can take care of herself just fine. This is a picture of self-love, of wholeness, completeness, self-reliance, independence, of autonomy, and of sovereignty. And if the divine masculine looking at the divine feminine as a high priestess, the divine feminine is looking at the masculine like this. They're thinking, what are they doing? She's thinking, what is he doing? Is he missing me? What are they doing? And this is what they're doing. They're missing you chasing them. This otter is chasing the fish here. They're missing that. You call it chasing. I would say unconditionally giving love, attention, tender loving care, being the nurturer, making the relationship work. I wouldn't call it chasing, like nurturing. And here you see the cups are fallen, the fallen cups. So the divine masculine is like looking at the fallen cups, like they are the missed opportunities, the lost love, the heartbreak, his past failed, relationships or whatever it was that happened to him in the past. And he's kind of like staring at those cups. And because these cups exist in his life, he is turning his back to the two of cups behind him, the twin flame reunion. Yes, he is missing you, chasing him, and giving your love to him. But then he doesn't want these two cups to become like this three of cups here. Oh, interestingly, the three of cups is actually a marriage card, but here it's like they're fallen down. In the marriage card, the three of cups are upright, but here they are fallen down. Okay, this is disaster. Everything that has been lost. They don't want to lose you too. At least these two cups are standing. Yeah, they are missing you, chasing them, but then they don't want to lose you. So here they are just doing nothing about it. This week at least. The next card is Three of Pentacles. Okay, the divine masculine, I feel they see people appreciating some sort of work that you do. They see that you are doing something of value and significant in this world. And I feel that, this person is like sculpting. This is not trained knowledge. It's not acquired knowledge. It's not a skill learned in the 3D. It's something that is innate, inside, coming from your spirit and your soul. I feel that they are admiring the talent that you have and how you are putting it across to the world. Maybe you're in some sort of like healing profession, like healing art. Okay, not exactly a doctor, but a healer or a tarot person, a design person, person art, a person making music. Yeah, they see that they love your spirit. I feel that they love your spirit. There's a tiger here. So the tiger spirit inside of you. You have this tremendous personal strength and tremendous courage and enormous willpower. I mean, no divine feminine's life is easy. But in spite of that, here you are, shining your light, guiding other people, helping other people, and not sitting and whining about your life. They admire and appreciate you and the work that you do. Okay, next card is, this cave here, and this woman is drawing the wheel here on the ground, a circle. She's holding the wheel actually, and she's drawing a circle, to be more literally correct. I think the cave here represents hibernation. Hibernation, dark night of the soul, comfort zone, whatever it is. Darkness. It's a dark cave. Caves are dark. Sort of hibernation that, I feel like what we are coming out of is the Kali Yuga. Coming out of that. There has been a dark night for mostly all twin flames, all divine feminines. Maybe not the third wavers, but the first and second wavers. Okay, so I think this is like you coming out of that dark age and coming into the golden age. The sand is golden here. Coming into the golden age and shining. Golden age is for twin flames to come together and shine their light together. This is all of us coming out of the dark age, the Kali Yuga, and coming into the golden age. The wheel of fortune is turning for the twin flames of the world to find true love and happiness in the golden age. And the next card here is the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. I feel that the divine feminine, her main emphasis now is on her own personal spiritual enlightenment, growth, soul growth, the connection with the divine, her ascension and expansion of her consciousness. Focusing on self. I don't think many people in the world realize what really focusing on yourself is. You have a relationship with yourself. Okay, I mean, relationships are not all with another person or another animal. You have a relationship with yourself, the primary relationship, which nobody is bothered about. The waterfall is the love. This is a connection full of this like bursting love. Love is like falling out, and waterfall is like that never ending love. Never ends. And the eclipse is a twin flame reunion. But then she's not looking at the twin flame love. She's not looking at the twin flame reunion. She's climbing up. She's climbing the steep cliff or mountain or whatever it is. And of course the cups are empty, but then she's not really looking at that. She's ascending. She's busy with her own soul growth. I mean, the divine feminine looks to be like going places in this reading. And yeah, they are watching you as you're doing your thing, shining your light. Okay, that was the reading for this week. Thank you everyone for watching my video, and all of you all have a fantastic day or night.